Not intentionally. There was a couple videos that had to get reworked, if that makes sense.
Because there's nothing between episode 133 and 286.
I wonder if there's an automatic archive that happens. That doesn't make sense, but...
What's up, Case?
Okay, so my watch tells me that we're live on YouTube. Let me...
You're muted. Casey.
What's up, bro?
We are live.
I was muted.
Your cheating ass Packers stole a game from my Saints.
What's that?
Your cheating ass Packers stole a game from the Saints.
That's all right. The cheating ass Raiders stole a game from us.
I was giving mommy shit last night, like, because I had to watch the Dodger game in the bedroom. And I'm like, enjoy your Raider game.
Mm-hmm.
Because you are watching the Raiders.
I had the Packers on the big screen and then the Dodgers on the little screen on the laptop.
Should have
and I just cried twice as hard.
Exactly. Should have had the Dodgers on no screen.
I should have just went to bed.
Is it that bad?
Fucking just shitting the bed.
They're one game from being eliminated.
What? I thought they were about to wrap it up. I thought they were the shit.
No.
They were.
They don't have the pitching to win the World Series regardless, but they should have at least beat the Diamondbacks. I mean...
They're one game from being eliminated right now.
Yeah.
Choke City. Choke City.
Well, usually they wait till October. Well, I take it back. It's October,
It is October.
Yeah, it's October.
That makes sense.
I'm ready to be hurt again.
Yeah, exactly. Every year I got to see video of Kershaw sitting in the dugout with his hands and his head in his hands. Like,
yeah.
He's like, I can't fucking carry you guys year after year.
He ain't carried us in a long, long time. I'll put it that way.
I'm 53 years old, guys. Somebody pick up the slack.
Yeah, how old is Kershaw now? Like 35 or some shit?
35, 36.
Yeah.
His arm's going on fucking 80.
Yeah. Like I said, they don't have any pitching.
Would they sign him for like a 50-year contract or some shit?
He's just year to year at this point, believe it or not.
Really?
Yeah. They're pretty sure I think he's done after this.
After the game the other night, Saturday night, I don't want to see him no more. I can't. I just can't take it. It's so fucking frustrating.
Yeah.
Matt, I pitched in Little League for a couple of years.
Get
Maybe
out there. Get out there.
Get out there, yeah.
Maybe you and I can fucking try out.
What? I don't know if my shoulder's any better than Kershaw's. My shoulder sucks, man.
I mean, I got ace pitching. I got the ace pitching award for 1 year. You know.
Okay. It's promising.
Most bean batters.
Yeah.
You need to get yourself some cadaver tendons, Matt. I'm telling you, cadaver tendons are the way to go, bro.
Hey, did any
Most consecutive balls thrown?
I hold a league record for balls.
Yeah.
Most consecutive balls, period.
Did any famous pitchers die recently? Because didn't you get Kobe's Achilles?
I got one of Kobe's ankles.
Nice.
I took my skate off once and tried to stab a guy. I'm the only one that ever done that. Come on.
What was
You don't know that? You don't know what that's from? Happy Gilmore?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's right. Oh, he said skate. It sounded like he said skid.
No, he took my skate off once and tried to stab a guy with it. I'm the only one that's ever done that.
Yeah, no, I thought you said skin. I was like, oh, that sounds like a horror movie.
All right.
Movie about whores.
A horror movie.
That's when the whores start moving in.
Whores. Whores.
What's that from?
I don't know.
That's also from Black Sheep.
Yeah, you sleep with one hooker in Vietnam.
Yeah. And that's when the whores start moving in.
What's up, Betty? Oh, shit. Okay, hold on. I got to open up a notepad here. Hold on 1 second.
That's how I was telling Monty, like, your fucking cheating ass Packers had to take out Derek Carr, and then they came at this miraculous comeback all of a sudden.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Christian Watson was about to score last night, and freaking Marcus Peters had to horse collar him, drag him down like his little bitch to keep him out of the end zone.
I didn't watch that game. I was too busy brooding over the Dodgers. But the Saints did curb stomp New England, so that was 34-0 in New England.
Almost as bad as San Francisco fucking stomped Dallas.
Yeah. Dallas, man, the first 2 games of the season, I thought, that defense is too good. They're going to
Yeah.
I don't know how they're going to be beat.
They're Dallas.
And then I watched another game, and it's Dak Prescott. They still have that guy.
Yeah, you're like, they them boys. They them boys.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
you went, oh wait, no, they're not.
No,
That's not them boys.
No.
All right, you guys ready?
Yeah, they looked really good. That defense looked really good because it scored all of their points that first game, and that's it.
You know what's sad? I could not name you one NFL player right now.
Al Del Greco,
Jack Youngblood,
Mark Bavaro,
yeah,
Joe Montana.
Joe Montana,
Brian Bosworth,
the Boz.
the Boz. All right, 3, 2,
Drew
1.
Bledsoe.
3, 2, 1. What?
Your dog wants to get out now.
Oh, god damn it! Why is he in here in the first place? Cooper, get out!
He was being nice, so I let him in. I thought he wanted to hang out. And then he was like, I want to be part of this show.
He's like, this doesn't
It's
sound
hot
like
in
it's gonna
here.
be funny at all. Yeah. All right.
So hot in here.
It's hot in here. Taylor Swift's boyfriend. Those are the funniest freaking memes, Betty White. Taylor Swift's boyfriend.
What she's doing to his career?
Yes.
He's gonna be
Nobody
famous
knew who
now.
he was.
I saw the one. I don't know if it's the same one.
Hold on. 3, 2, 1. So apparently Taylor Swift is really having an impact on Kelsey's career. It sounds. I saw a report that said his jersey sales went up 400% after she went to one of the games. And
Wow.
and Betty White 17 was just posting the Taylor's quote. We were talking about football players, and he's like Taylor Swift's boyfriend, and we were talking about the memes about all the wives talking to their husbands that are like, "Have you heard of this new Taylor Swift's boyfriend? Apparently he plays
Travis
football."
Kelce? She's
Have
doing
you-
so
have you
much for
seen
him.
Yeah.
Have you seen that thing where it's like 4 dudes and they're all wearing different jerseys, and there happens to be, it said Kelsey, Cox, COX, Hertz, Swift.
Holy shit.
I saw a meme.
that's good.
I saw an Instagram lady that was like, Taylor Swift has only dated like emo musicians up to this point, and she's about to go toe to toe with a 6'5" professional athlete.
I can't wait to hear the song she writes about how terrible the person
A whole different genre of music.
Yeah.
Like,
She's going to go right into metal. It's going to be Rage
That's
Against the
it.
Machine level metal.
Yeah.
So as you can tell by the football and Taylor Swift banter, we don't have a guest tonight. We had a little bit.
Jose called in.
Jose did call in. Casey called in.
He's camping right now,
Yeah,
and I'm on a mountaintop.
So last week we had to cancel because I had to work and the job thing. The week before that we didn't stream live because there was a problem with my computer. This week I put a whole new operating system on the computer, so I don't even know if any of this is working. So we're gonna.
You know how you can guarantee that it works?
Huh?
If you just installed Windows on your fucking computer.
I'm pretty sure there's plenty of people that have had just as many issues.
Does it really help to look inside the computer?
Inside the
It's
computer?
inside the Windows. Get it? Windows.
Yes, inside the Windows. I want to start tonight.
I get paid good money for these jokes.
Yes, you do. We're going to start tonight talking about this book. If you're not on YouTube, you can't see it, so I'll read the title. Exploring Off-Road with Your Jeep and 4x4. Everything you
It
need to know.
doesn't work on my screen.
No, because your screen is dumb. Everything you need to know. Driving, winching, rock crawling, overlanding, tires, suspension, and more. It's written by our friends at Trails 411, Don Alexander, Wendy Stevens, and Bill Stevens. So I'm assuming you've heard us talk about Don Alexander in the past. He is up in Big Bear. He does a lot of training. He does a lot of corporate events. He does a lot of the tire manufacturers that are based here in Southern California will reach out to him and his team to do testing and prototyping on their off-road tires. And he's
Even
got
like media events and ride and drives and stuff like that as well.
and for a period of time, when we had talked to the people at Redlands Jeep, if you bought a JL, you got a certificate for a free day of off-road training with Don Alexander. I don't know if that's still going on, but the book, it's got 44 sections in here, everything from taking your Jeep off-road, four-wheel drive controls, how four-wheel drive works, spotting, tire pressure, what overlanding is, ways to get the trails closed, how to mind your manners, what to do in an emergency, onboard toolkits, everything you could ever imagine in this book. And it comes up like Casey sees Don Alexander all the time up there in Big Bear, and Don comes by the shop, and Casey and the shop have done a lot of collaboration with Don. But I haven't seen Don in a while, and I ran into him when we did that tread event because he did a winching class with the Traction Series Overland Summit, and he gave me a copy of this book, and I've been browsing through it, and it is a wealth of information. And I've learned that I pretty much do everything wrong. Like I assumed that I did everything wrong, but now it's
confirmed now?
100%.
I thought we were the wealth of information.
No, we are a detriment to society.
We're a wealth of
misinformation. Yeah, misinformation.
Don Alexander really is a wealth of knowledge. He just like blows me away sometimes. Like Cody said, he comes by the shop all the time, and I constantly have conversations with him. But if you don't know anything about off-roading or overlanding or anything like that,
come talk to us.
This is it right here.
This literally is it.
Come to us, and I'll loan you this book.
Yeah, and we'll give you the book.
No, go to Amazon and get it.
Oh yeah, well,
and he wrote this one. He's done other books, like through some publishing companies. Like this is all him. He did this one all himself. So
yeah, he's written a book about the TJ, the JK, did he do a YJ book? Yeah,
that's the
ones that you worked on. That's right.
He did a JLJT book.
Yep.
He has an overlanding book coming out probably early next year.
Which are you allowed to talk about that?
Which will feature someone's vehicle, won't it?
It should have couple of ours.
Yeah. And for background, Don has a history of motorsports experience, all the way back to salt flats racing and track racing and he has a ton of experience in just in motorsports in general. And what was it, Casey? I'm putting you on the spot here, but he had moved to Big Bear. He'd done some off-roading and then moved to Big Bear and kind of turned that into his primary motorsport method.
He's been like an author, an editor for all different like magazines. He's taught like track racing and things like that. Mm-hmm. He held like the land speed record for a truck. Mm-hmm. Like 228 miles an hour.
It was a 2019 Ranger, right? It
was a 90s Dodge Dakota with a Banks Sidewinder motor. It's still sitting in his garage. The truck is sitting in his garage. Yeah.
Wow.
So yeah, he's been in motorsports forever, and he, like I said, he really is just a wealth of knowledge. Every time we get onto a topic, he knows everything about it, So,
and the other piece of that I like about Don is he's a wealth of knowledge, but he's super freaking cool to hang out and talk to. Like he's just a genuinely good person, and wants to share his knowledge with the world. I'm missing something here. I'm spelling something wrong. I'm trying to get to his website.
CODY.
I'm trying to get
That's
to
it.
his website, and it's
Don't ever look down and say I'm missing something here.
that's usually my wife's line. So the
There's even tips on how to not kill yourself with a high lift jack in here,
Yeah.
like how to actually use a high lift jack.
You know what we never
without
really
killing
talked
yourself?
about with things, speaking of a high lift jack? Remember when Nicole blew out her tire in Mojave because she drove like a mad person on
Yeah,
Because
Scott
she drove
Ranger
for
tires?
40 miles on a flat tire.
And then-
you almost died.
I didn't die. Mark almost died.
Mark
we
almost
had
died.
we had a high lift holding up her car, and Mark was down there, and I was like, we need him. If someone's gonna get,
Matt, get in there.
Yeah,
What are you
if
doing standing
If
around?
someone's gonna get dead, we need it to not be Mark for sure.
Yeah.
So-
Mark, what do we? He's laying there
Yeah.
cut in half because a truck fell on him.
How do I put your
What do
legs
we-
back on?
What do we do, Mark?
Help us fix you.
Help us help you.
I'm sure if properly trained, a high lift jack is probably like an essential tool, but we're not properly trained
No,
on a high
we are
lift jack.
not.
Well, and if you treat it as though it wants to kill you,
yes.
then that's the right way to use it.
It sounds like I could just put one of these in front of my house to fend off like villains and robbers. The way we're talking, it's a jack, right? It just lifts up
Yeah,
vehicles.
but it's
and
gonna
stuff.
jump out and get you. It will jump out.
Man,
and-
okay. This
and-
house protected by high lift jacks.
High lift security systems.
That's it.
You will lose a finger. I guarantee it.
Yeah, nobody.
Don't come near
nobody's
this
gonna
door.
break in.
A jack just comes swinging down out of the rafters, messing you up.
So the other thing about the book and about Don Alexander is he knows everybody in the industry. Like he has relationships and sponsorships and partnerships with everyone you can imagine in the industry, and he pulls those people together to put books like this on, and it's pretty awesome to see. He's the kind of guy where you're like, hey, Don, I'm trying to get a hold of someone at this company. He's like, oh, hold on. He's like, you need to call Bob. Don't forget, Bob's birthday's coming up on Saturday, and it's probably a good time to call him. And he just
It's Bob Dotson's birthday on
Bob
Saturday.
Bob Dotson is turning 98 years old.
I'm pretty sure Don went to high school with Bob Dotson.
Oh, I can't wait for Don to hear this. And Don didn't know we were doing this. We've talked to Don a bunch of times, and then I saw the book sitting here this afternoon, and I was like, you know what? That's what we're going to talk about today. So the
As far as doing books on specific Jeeps and different models, does he give like a breakdown of like what's better at what? Like does it get that specific, or is it like? I mean, you write a book. You write a book about a vehicle. I'm assuming it's pretty.
This
pretty
one
thorough
is
and
heavy
opinionated.
Jeep, but a lot of it is just like how to manage terrain and
Oh, I thought you
knowing
said he
about
did
your
books on
Yeah.
specific.
So he has.
Yeah, he did all.
Yes, and
also.
on those other books, he goes through the whole thing, like what you need to know about the vehicle, what modifications there are for the vehicle. So you're going to do a suspension system. You could use this type for this terrain, this type for this terrain. These
Dude,
are
it's like having a Chilton's, but
100
for like
but
off-roading.
dedicated to off-road. That's
To
the-
your specific vehicle.
your
That's pretty
specific
dope.
vehicle. Yeah.
Can he do one on Nissan Frontier
Or the Tesla? Do you want him to do a
Uh,
Tesla one?
So, do you know what he had before he got
Yes.
his first JK?
I do.
A Tacoma.
Nope.
He had a Nissan Xterra Pro 4X.
Yeah.
That's what he
Nice.
started on.
Yeah. That was his.
Sweet.
He told me the story about how he earned the money to buy that, and it was pretty enlightening. So, yeah, the first thing in the book, though, for the Nissan, he would say is change the transmission fluid and fix the sensors.
Yeah, just
I
do
mean,
some common maintenance. Okay.
There's a section in here, I believe, on that.
Is
There's
it under maintenance?
Yes.
This one is not technically Jeep specific, but they do use Jeep as, like, they reference Jeep and use it as an example,
Yeah.
mostly.
But
But
he's got a F-150 on the trail here. He's got his old
a
Xterra
Bronco.
on there.
He found an F-150 on the trail. It was
did.
just
He
probably
did.
broken.
I think they were lost.
Yeah, it was broken
It's just
down.
broken down.
there's a section on trailers.
It was
So if
actually-
you're like, oh, I want to get an overland trailer.
50 feet
No, you-
off the road.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
It was that one that you guys helped out over in Emmett,
yeah.
San Jacinto. It was
Dropping
like,
off the quads in the snow.
that's right. I think it was like Mad Max. That crew was threatening to. You saved those people from being eaten.
Yes.
Like, you guys know that, right?
Nicole in the chat room says, "I love logging in, and you're always talking about me." It's because we miss you, Nicole, and we don't get to see you anymore. And because she's off doing,
Because she's actually
off
wheeling
doing
and
things.
stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we have
You're right.
like
Yeah.
responsibilities and dumb stuff we got to do, and
Like
she's-
feeding and clothing my kids.
Yes.
So stupid.
Yeah.
It's like,
Um,
who wants
Get out of here,
this?
nerd.
yeah,
Get out of here.
Go get your own damn clothes.
Yeah, you seen that? That's one of my favorite memes. Is that I don't have any time for your judging or whatever. Now get on outside. That's pretty
Get on
good.
outside, nerd.
Get on, yeah, get on out of here, nerd.
Don's got a whole section on rock crawling, climbing and descending, and the cool thing is like the whole book is filled with pictures with some pretty cool vehicles. But
I like picture
I
books.
like picture books.
Mhm.
But the and each one of them has detail around it. What?
It's just the look on Jose's face. It was like, what kind of picture books, Jose? What kind of were you thinking of?
Ooh, hey, hey, guys, page 88.
Because there's the internet now. You don't have to
Yes.
get that picture books no more.
Oh, I
don't know
can
if you know
cancel
about
my.
I like
that.
them moving picture books.
I can cancel my subscriptions.
You don't have to. I'm just saying there's other ways.
So there's a whole page section on page 88 called Snow and Ice. It does not say if there's snow on the ground, turn around.
Mhm.
It says four-wheeling in the snow can be great fun, especially right after a snowfall leaves fresh powder under bright blue skies.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
We're gonna have to agree to disagree.
I'll tell you, you guys got to come up and do it this year.
Yeah, we do. Again, I've said it before. I think with this truck and the right tires, it would probably be a lot of fun. Water crossings, spotting. Again, and it's just ultimately it's just a wealth of knowledge.
Does he recommend like hitting water at 70 plus miles an hour? Is like
it's let's see, crossing.
Not
There
in a
is, there is
Jeep.
a,
In a
wa-
Jeep,
there is
it
a
probably
water
says-
crossing section.
if it's a Jeep, it's probably like
Oh, it does say
if
right
you
here.
see water, turn around.
It does say
if
right
you see
here.
water, turn around.
It does say the suggestion is that when you come to a water crossing, allow the Ford Ranger to go first so that he can
get washed
drag you
away.
through the rest of the way. That's what it says.
So it can be a bridge for all the rest of the vehicles.
That's right.
What's up, Shy?
Yeah, there's a section on airing down, which I
Yes.
think is something a lot of people don't understand or do, especially when they're first starting out.
Mhm,
Why would I air down?
mhm. I don't know.
Get this book and turn to page 111, and you can find out.
Yep. Well, 102 is when the round, squishy black things, tires off road, is when it starts, and it gives you like it takes the same tire on a rock and takes pictures of it at different tire pressures, so you can see how it's sitting on top of the rock and then starts to conform to the rock, and you can get an understanding of why the tire pressure is so important. Yeah, I mean, all in all, again, it's a great guide for anybody that either is getting started or has been doing it for a while and wants to gain some real knowledge. Because look, the reality is most of us get our knowledge doing this by just doing it, and it's like
YouTube.
yeah, YouTube, or you don't.
Or just making mistakes.
That's what I say. You don't know. You don't know what you don't know until you mess something up. Just ask Nicole. You don't know what you don't know until you're faced with that situation. But given an opportunity to have this as a reference, there's a ton of things in here where you could sit there and go, "Oh, damn, that makes sense. I'm going to be prepared for my next trail run because of the book." And again, tons of sponsors in here, tons of different brands. Diagrams, like talks about winching, which we've talked about before, is another a death-defying act. And
We've done that once, right?
yes, one time we did it. Ooh,
It was
he's
exciting.
got a whole section in here about wheel offset, which like is weird fuzzy math. Every time you go to buy a set of wheels, there's a positive offset with negative offset and whatever. So, I feel like that machine might be the one in your shop, Casey. No, it's not. Anyways, there's a ton of knowledge in here, guys. There's a lot of stuff to learn. I'd love to get your feedback. If you actually go out and buy the book, I would love to get your feedback on what you think with all of this information. And I'd love to get Don or Wendy or Bill or somebody on the show to talk about it in detail sometime down the road. Had we been good at our jobs, we may have thought about doing that tonight, but we didn't.
Well, Don's out of town, so.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, and Bill and Wendy they're usually helping him put on all the classes and do the training and things like that, and they're great as well. I spent quite a bit of time with them. They're avid rock crawlers. They go out. They live up here as well, and so they go out all the time.
Yeah, and they're Wendy's been on. I don't know if she still is, but she's been on the Jeep Talk Show as a guest. I'm almost positive she's still on. You can find.
Yeah, she is. She's still on.
Yeah, you can find Trails 411 on Facebook. I know that they're on Facebook. Trails 411. I feel like there might be an issue with their website. He's Trails 411 on Instagram.
And then on YouTube as well.
And YouTube and yeah, trails411.com goes to a different place. So I don't know what's going on there.
I think they have a did you spell it out with like the dashes and things like that? Because that might be.
I did not.
Because I think it's kind of weird because there's probably multiple Trails 411s. But I think it's like 4-1-1.
Oh, there's Jeep 4-1-1.info. That's their old web. I thought that was
the old website. It used to be Jeep 411.
Yeah, Jeep 4-1-1.
Right.
Yeah, but still at Jeep 411, you can go there and see the Wrangler JK book, the Wrangler YJ book, and that's right. The YJ book is the one that features the orange Jeep that Casey built on the cover.
I'm sure that's living a prosperous life right now out on the trails.
Casey.
Yes, probably.
Did you say it's?
You're probably right.
Wow, I can almost hear that winking through the microphone.
That's why I got it real close. I tried to wink real hard.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm sure it's living out its life on the trails right now.
Yeah. What a shame. That thing was so awesome.
Did it blow up or something?
No, just the people that owned it decided to park it in the garage.
Oh, okay.
No, not in the garage, just in a lot.
Is it just sitting there in the yard?
Mm-hmm.
That seems unnecessary. Yeah, but we'll get them on the show. I got the chance. Casey's been wheeling with them a bunch of times. I got the chance to go with them to do a ride and drive testing with Nexon when the Rodian MTX came out. And
the Toyo thing too.
Oh yeah, that's right. And with the Toyo thing. And it was just like, it's super, like, we've been wheeling a lot, and I feel like we have a pretty good level of confidence when we go out and do things. But it's super cool to go wheeling with people like Don and Bill and Wendy that are just like, yeah, follow me. You know, and they've got very well built vehicles, but they're not like, they're not something you would look at as a SEMA car. You know, they're reasonably built vehicles, and they just have all the confidence in the world that not only are they going to be able to drive through it, but they're going to be able to get you through it as well. And it's a lot of fun. We did Big Bear and Cougar Buttes with them the one time I went out on that trip, and it was it gave me a lot more confidence. Oh, that's right. Were you there, Casey, when I ran Desi's Jeep into a rock?
I wasn't there, no.
So there was
That was Chicken Rock.
Yes. No,
Chicken Rock and Cougar Butte.
it was near there, but there was this.
Then it was on either Bullfrog or Cakewalk.
I think it was Cakewalk, and yeah, I just wasn't paying attention to the depth, and just kept going a little bit too far, and just boom, hit the bumper right into a rock without.
I've had that happen
without even thinking about it. It was dumb.
Was it dumb sauce?
It was dumb sauce. It was not awesome sauce. I used awesome sauce in a text with somebody at work the other day and went, I wonder how that's going to play out. I wonder if they'll ever take me seriously again.
No,
yeah. It goes back to what Matt and I were talking about earlier. I've had people at work say, tell me more about this podcast. No, I'm not going to.
What podcast?
Nope.
What's a podcast?
Where can I listen to it? You can't. You won't.
You can't.
You shouldn't.
You can't.
It's over. It's done.
Yeah, we don't do it anymore.
We don't do it anymore.
But the stickers are still in your truck. Yeah, I just haven't.
Nah, yeah, I know. Just haven't.
It's stuck on there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So if anybody from work is listening to this,
I'm sorry.
Sorry. My boss's boss was in my office today, and he's like, "Still doing your podcast?" And I was all, "Oh, yeah, yeah."
Who told you about that?
We're recording tonight. Oh, cool. I'm gonna have to check it out. Oh, fuck! Please don't.
Yeah.
Especially not when we don't have a guest and we don't know. We have no idea what's gonna happen next. So yeah, that was my effort to keep us on track and somewhat related to off-road for 15, 30 minutes, whatever that was.
Good job. That's good. You did it.
I did it. The chapter 40, navigation. There's a whole section on navigation that I need to read.
Up.
Yeah, I need to read. So, this weekend is the Adventure Van Expo in Big Bear. Don't know if we are going to go.
Should I bring my dirt bike or what?
Yes. You can put it inside one of those $100,000 vans.
There you go.
When you're looking for a new place to live, I would suggest a Mercedes-Benz Sprinter. They're only $100,000.
I mean, rent. It'd probably just be just as much in rent what I pay now. But I can go wherever I want, though, at least.
Yeah.
Hey, Betty White, what's an I-turn? What's an I-turns, you stupid? He tried to talk trash on me in the chat room and spelled it wrong. Instead of U-turns, he said I-turns. So, yes, for what you're looking at rent, you're saying you could buy one of those?
Probably.
Used one, at least.
Yeah.
I mean, bring your checkbook. They sell them there.
Yeah, but nobody wants to see a 38-year-old single dad on YouTube, you know?
Depends on what he's doing.
Not on YouTube.
There's other websites.
That's
There's other websites where they do want to see that. But...
They probably don't even want to see me. They just want to see my nasty-ass feet.
Well, you could make it a whole thing, like where your feet, you open the back door of your Sprinter van and you video your feet.
Everything with your face.
Pop out.
It's a different place. It's the mountains, it's the lake, it's the desert.
Jose, just do the whole show like with your arms inside your shirt and act like you lost your arms in some kind of incident or something on your dirt bike or whatever, and then just do your day-to-day stuff with your feet. You know, like,
it'll be called.
Yeah, this is how I live.
All your camp cooking with your feet.
The page will be called Off-Road XX Exposure.
Dude, I gotta get that handle and start posting pictures of my feet.
Off-Road XX Exposure.
I have been riding my dirt bike a lot lately.
Oh wow, where you been riding?
Yeah.
To work
around the neighborhood, just getting it ready for
season's
dirt
coming.
season. Yeah,
dirt
season. Yep.
Rabbit season.
Are you feeling more comfortable?
Yeah. More time on the seat. Yeah, for sure.
You getting out of first gear now and stuff?
Dude, I made it up to 6th.
What? That thing's got six gears.
Yeah, the thing has
that's why he had to phone in. He's at the hospital.
Yeah, right. That's what you guys don't realize. I have no legs anymore.
Lieutenant Dan.
Yeah, I got magic legs now.
Magic legs.
Dirt bikes for sale.
Yeah.
And it has a new set of turn signals on it.
Yeah. So yeah, Matt, get your shit ready, dude, so we can go fucking riding.
Yeah. Okay.
So that bike was plated? Was that bike platable? How did
It was plated already. Yeah.
Ah, interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, you kind of have to now in California. Like, you can't ride fucking anything without a fucking plate.
Yeah, even a lot of the like Mojave, you know, it's got to be
Yeah.
a plated
Mhm.
vehicle.
Matt's like, fuck that.
Yeah.
Open desert's like the only thing you can
It's
do.
it's
like,
just like I tell that story
Johnson
about
Valley.
my buddy in Glamis, and he broke his flag or whatever, and the ranger was like 20 yards away and was like, "You," pointed at him, "You come here," and my buddy's like, "Mm-mm. Not going over there." And then he more emphatically like, "You get over here," you know, and as soon as he started walking over, my buddy just hit his bike, started right up off into the dunes, like. And that was back in the day when they had those, like, they weren't even sand rails. They were
No,
just like
yeah.
no suspension. They had paddles, you know, they could get around, but they weren't catching a dirt bike.
No.
Yeah, but they're not fucking around anymore,
Now
though.
they're
I'm
on
sure
the-
they have
no.
they have dirt
4,000
bikes now.
cc, either that
Yeah.
or 4,000 cc
Yeah.
Mavericks.
Yeah.
Like,
Exactly.
Can-Am.
With paddles and
Yes.
shit.
Yeah.
Now you go buy your flag and get your stupid fix-it ticket or whatever is what
Yeah.
you do.
You're like, that motherfucker's going to run me down. I'm not
That's
even
it.
going to
Yeah.
try. Yeah. Yeah, that's exciting for you
But
to
yeah,
to ride.
Try and catch me on the Mojave Trail if I'm on my bike. Whatever, Holmes, come and get me.
Yeah,
a
but that's
dust
just,
cloud.
but this dust
Dust
fucking
cloud for
Planet
about
of
a
the
mile
Sea.
and a half until I run out of breath.
Yes.
And I'm off the side of the
Maybe like,
trail.
hold on.
trying to catch my
Give me a
breath.
minute.
You
But
think
if-
you can make the Mojave Trail on one tank of gas on your bike?
No,
No.
No.
50 miles
No.
max.
50?
But yeah.
You can get way more than that, dude.
No,
You can
not
get
on a real dirt bike.
Not
And not with
It's
a wide
only-
open throttle.
It's only like a gallon.
yeah.
Oh, well, mine has the extended right.
Yeah.
Mine
Yeah.
holds three gallons.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
exactly.
a normal a dirt bike with a paddle, full throttle, you're not getting anywhere.
You're like 20 minutes of
Yeah,
riding.
yep.
It's in minutes, not miles.
It's like when you charge your RC car for 4 hours and you get to drive
Yeah.
it for
Like 10 minutes. Yeah.
Or your Tesla.
Did you guys see that thing I sent you about the virtual reality remote control cars?
I did. That's pretty
Yeah,
cool.
I've seen that.
So it's an article that they've got. So you wear a VR headset and they've got cameras inside a remote control car, and you drive the remote control car, and it's like you're sitting in it, and it looks like so much freaking fun. I want to do it, but I don't want a remote control car.
Do you want to puke everywhere?
No, I burped.
Yeah. Where's it at? Like, do they
Uh,
have one somewhere you could do it?
Japan? I don't know.
So that's a
It's gonna be
savvy
a
guess.
spendy experience.
I don't.
So wait, you can drive a RC car in Japan while you're here?
I bet you could. I bet
That'd be pretty-
there's an internet
pretty
connection. I
sweet.
bet you could.
Yeah.
Dude, all the drone pilots are out of like Vegas.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
in like Connex boxes.
Damn. Are they at least air conditioned Connex boxes?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They're just like a row of Connex boxes. Like they're just little fucking 2-man teams.
That's how they got my my younger brother, my youngest
With a
brother.
drone?
No, to sign up for the army because they were like, oh yeah, no, look at all these cool things you can do, and it was like you could be a scout, like and ride a dirt bike and scout. You could be a drone pilot. You could do. There was something else. He was like, oh yeah, and then I'm gonna probably do this. And what did they sign him up for? He's like in artillery. Like, he's just like a grunt, you know.
I told you the story about when I was down at the recruiter trying to get in, and I was like, I want to fly helicopters. He's like, okay, cool.
That's what my brother wanted
Yeah.
to do. That's
So because I had two buddies that were going in at the same time, and my
You didn't
dad,
say what kind of helicopter.
and my dad was like, don't you dare, and I went down anyways. And I was like,
trying
yeah,
to tell you.
I want to fly helicopters. They're like, yeah, you can do that. I was like, I wear glasses, and is that going to be a problem? And they were like, probably not. What do you mean probably? They were like, well, you just got to pass the test. What test? There's a seeing test, an eyesight test. You have to pass the test. As long as you pass the test, you're fine. What happens if I don't pass the test? Can I go home? No, we'll find something else for you to do. I went, nope.
Your needs of the Army at that point.
Yeah, nope, absolutely not.
That happened to my brother. He got his pilot's license, his personal pilot's license, or non-commercial. He paid for himself like thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars.
Yes.
But he needed another 500 hours to get a commercial license. So it was like, oh, well, join the Army. And you could be a pilot, a
commissioned officer.
Yeah, exactly. An officer. You could make master sergeant or something. And then they would let you fly helicopters. So he was like, yeah, he's walking in there thinking, I can already fly helicopters. I'm already way ahead of the game. I guess he did pretty good on is it the ASVAB test?
ASREX? The
ASREX one. He did really good on that. Casey that shit.
ASREX.
And then
I came up with the Ass-Rex test.
Yeah. And then they pulled the old switcheroo on him. But dude, he's been in the Army for like 15 years now, so he's a lifer.
Nope. I had one buddy that had already signed up and took off to basic, and then I was down there with another buddy when we were having this conversation, and I backed out because I couldn't fly helicopters. He was like, "No, I'm doing it." He got all the way. He went through the whole thing. He got the whole sign up. You get down to the day where you're about to check in. He's down there. They're about to get on the bus, and they were like, last chance. Anything you want to tell us? Any reason? He went, I got asthma. I'm out of here. And then he left. He decided very, very last minute not to do it. Hey, Perry.
Let's go back to talking about the ASREX 1.
ASREX 1.
No, but yeah, real quick. Riding my dirt bike around, it's like, dude, riding a motorcycle is probably the best thing ever.
Yes.
So I can only get riding a
Pretty sure I've
fucking
told
real,
you.
Yeah.
like a real street bike.
Yes.
I fuck.
Man.
You'd
Jesus
die.
Christ.
I'd
die.
die.
But you would be smiling the whole way.
Epically.
Yes.
I can't even imagine. Even just a run of the mill street bike. It doesn't even have to be a super sport bike. Just a fucking.
I want
just
a
a
little
street
scrambler. I want a little,
yes,
300, 500 cc scrambler.
Yes.
I saw one the other day. I had to stop and pick up some medicine for press at Walgreens. And I stopped and I was trying to, it was all blacked out, all murdered out. And I was trying with my flashlight on my phone, trying to find out what the model was so I could take a picture of it. And I couldn't find it. I felt kind of creepy doing it.
There's an old Yamaha triple for sale up here.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
So I started looking at old Honda CB750s.
Yes.
Dude, those are so fucking badass.
Yes.
And they're cheap,
Yes.
relatively cheap compared to everything else. But
Yeah.
But
$3,000 gets you a great old Honda.
But there's Ducati puts out a scrambler it's a brand new, but it's a $12,000-$15,000 bike. There's
Desert
a
Sled.
Royal Enfield. You've looked, yeah. Royal Enfield makes a scrambler.
Yeah, they do. They make a Bonneville. They make whatever Triumph makes. They make it.
Yes.
Brand new, those bikes are $5,000, dude.
Yes, that's what I was looking at. Was that Royal Enfield, whatever it was?
The one I want is the Continental GT 650. So it's like the Thruxton version of the Triumph.
Jose, you're single. You do whatever you want. Just go fucking get it.
I'm on this shit every day. That's all I do now. I'm on Facebook Marketplace every day, and then I'm on Craigslist motorcycles every day.
Mm-hmm.
Just trying to convince myself not to buy another motorcycle.
I could win the lotto, and I probably still couldn't buy a bike. That's how sad my life is. I got to live vicariously through you, Jose, and you can do it. You could fucking do it, and you should.
It wouldn't be financially responsible.
Oh,
dude, sell that Land Cruiser. You can get 4 bikes.
I'm gonna have to put it for sale. I think if I do end up selling it,
you said 4 months ago.
Yes,
I haven't posted it yet. I think
I saw it up for sale at Long Beach a few months back.
I might get another fucking motorcycle.
You see Jose with a surfboard and a couple motorcycles and
that too.
All the cool shit.
So $2,000 for skids and sliders, and maybe another $3,000 for an old
Yes.
CB 750.
Yes.
Jose's just doing everything. Jose, what are you into now? I'm bowling. I bowl like fucking bowling league now.
Joined a league. It's a Vegas league.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm in a
There's-
Vegas
I got this clear ball with a rose inside of it.
Yeah.
Come join my Thursday night league.
I used to be in a bowling league a long time ago.
Yes.
I bowled like once or twice a week at the right there on Haven and Foothill.
Oh yes. By
Yeah,
Goodfellas.
I bowled in that league. Same.
Yeah.
It was a Vegas league where your final tournament was in Vegas. It was a blast.
That was fun.
Yeah, but motorcycles are probably the best thing ever.
What's wrong, Matt? What's wrong, Matt? You unplug yourself?
I don't know. I kicked something.
Matt kicked something in the studio. Matt's defense, though, it's a rat's nest down there because of all the changes I've made recently.
Why is it hot?
It's hot in here. It's hot as hell in here. Because my wife turned off the air conditioning because she's like, I don't want to freeze. I don't care how hot you guys
wires
are.
down there.
Because
Yeah.
it's fall.
Yes. Because it's fall in Southern California. And Jose,
I know you already got Halloween decorations up.
yeah,
He does.
for sure. Yeah.
Yeah,
He
I
does.
knew it.
Yeah. That's well. Look, I
And your neighbor's already working on their what would you call that?
It's the Pirates of the Caribbean experience. They
Via Eastvale.
yes.
It's so imagine if
Pirates
Johnny
of the
Depp,
Eastvale Caribbean.
yeah, exactly. Johnny Depp washed up somewhere on a shore nearby, and
Why is all the rum gone?
yeah, and then he decided to loot and pillage Eastvale. That's what it would look like across the street from your house.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yeah, they do a giant, like they turn their whole front yard and garage into a full-on like a walk-through experience, and they raise money for cancer and
Transmission repairs.
no transmission repair, cancer and all kinds.
But I
of,
mean, could they
No.
raise money for? Okay,
no, they do. They do.
Can I ask 'em?
The first year we lived in this house, they came over and they were like, hey, just so you know, Halloween, we do a thing, and there's a lot of people. So if you need extra candy, let us know. No, man, we got it. And we bought more candy than I thought we could ever consume, ever. By 8 o'clock, we were out. Like, it was gone. That's how many people. Because the way the maze goes through,
They exit out right at your
and
house.
go straight to my
Yeah.
house. So it is.
I haven't handed out candy in 13 years.
You know what? Since we've been in Fontana, we've probably had 10 trick-or-treaters, so that's probably
Really?
8
Well,
or 9 years. But it's the cul-de-sac. They
Not
don't.
all of them can have bulletproof vests. It's
That's
Well, we
true.
don't have. We just don't. They don't. There's no trick or treating up here.
Yeah. Well, there's plenty. Like as you come into my neighborhood off of Baseline, there's like 2 streets that run parallel that kind of curve towards my house. Those packed with trick-or-treaters, like hundreds. There's a lot of activity, but it's almost like, let's not go to this cul-de-sac in the back here. These guys.
Well, they see the abandoned frontier out front
Yes.
with spider webs. and
there's a
shit.
ghost in that truck. The ghost of Matthew Pass lives in that truck.
Well, hold on. It wasn't there last year. It's there now. So maybe it being scary and with cobwebs and stuff will bring, the trick-or-treaters to the neighborhood now. Look at that scary-ass frontier. Oh, my God.
I can see that though, like the street that goes into your house where you have to make a right to go down the cul-de-sac.
Yeah.
If they turn left, there's so many options down there. They probably just go, like, well, we have to go all the way down.
Exactly.
And
Well,
back.
that's how it works. So really, it's just the kids on our cul-de-sac or
Yeah.
on our street. They make their way around the cul-de-sac, and then they go to where everybody is, like in the middle of the neighborhood. So, whatever. Just more candy for me. It's all that. That's how that works.
Jose,
There's
ba-
the dad tax. When you're going trick or treating with your kids.
Yeah.
That's
10%
quarter of that
up
shit's
front.
mine. Yeah, and I get picking the litter.
the back to your motorcycle. What have you thought about an electric bike?
What are the Zero bikes?
There's a couple of them, but yes, Zero's one of them.
Nah, dude. If I buy a street bike, it's gonna be one of those older Hondas.
Mm.
What about like an older Gixxer 750?
Those are cool too, man. Like, but yeah, I can only imagine what riding just a
Just
semi-fast street bike.
just go R1. Just do it.
Just go
No, you will
Ducati,
die.
Panigale, whatever.
If you're
Fuck
gonna
it.
die, it might as well be on a badass bike.
That's true. It's like
They
my
might, they're
first.
like, oh man, the guy died. We're like, yeah, but look at it. I mean, he's on R1. What do you think?
He was on a
Yeah,
moped.
this is my first and last ride.
Um,
Then get a new one, damn it.
yeah.
What do you care?
I would love. I wouldn't go back to like a street bike, Casey. I'd do a naked bike, like just a something just
MT09, dude, or
yes,
MT10.
still yeah. Well, or I would do a 7. I wouldn't do a 9.
You say that now.
No, dude, I say that I say that after tens of thousands of miles ridden on an R6. I know exactly what that's like, and I didn't like.
You weren't wanting for.
I didn't
power.
like. My buddy had the Gixxer 1000, and I didn't like it. I didn't like riding it. Look, and here's
It was kind of scary.
Well-
That's why I like the 750. The
So-
Gixxer 750.
yes, there was the only way that guy had an advantage over me is if we were going to go on a drag race or try
On
to,
the freeway,
or,
right?
or try to go faster than 150 miles an hour. From 0 to 150, he couldn't leave me. They wouldn't.
I don't know about that.
I don't recall him ever blowing me away. Because
Okay.
with even with that extra horsepower, it's hard to use. It'll throw you right off the bike. You're
true.
still limited to the amount of control you have over the bike. Whereas the R6, I could use more throttle because it wasn't going to buck me. Like at least that was the way I felt. I could grab full throttle on the R6, where on the 1000 you were like 30% because you were scared it was going to lift up in the front.
Yeah, it's kind of a.
That's it. We're getting street bikes.
Yeah, we're gonna make the sequel to Biker Boys.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I would love it. I don't know. It'd be fun.
MT09. I've already made that decision. Though the MT07 is, I think, probably like you're saying, like lighter and probably a little easier or funner to ride.
It's more nimble. It's more enjoyable.
They have that cafe version, the XSR 900. That shit's fucking badass, dude.
Mm-hmm.
It's this MT09 with like cafe style.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I'm more into like what Jose's got, the dual sport or enduro, whatever. Not be able to go as fast, you know what I mean, or like do canyon riding and shit, but then just get into the dirt and get after it. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think that would be
like for Big Bear, yeah, it's like the perfect. Like a dual sport would be perfect up there.
like what am I gonna do on a street bike? I'm gonna ride 5 minutes to work every day on a street bike in traffic.
Yeah.
You can go around the lake
or down the
and
hill.
take a 15-minute ride to.
That's true. Yeah, I could do that.
You don't have to take a straight line to work.
Yeah.
I could leave at the same time, go down the hill, and then back up at the same time.
Yeah.
I didn't realize Victorville was part of my commute to the shop.
Well,
Yeah,
they have the coffee I liked on there.
when you've got a bike, that was the case a lot of times. We're like, you know what, we need to go here, but let's go around Lake Matthews to get there. Like, just because you want to.
Yeah, but motorcycles are crazy, man. It's like the best thing ever.
So when are you gonna take yours in the dirt again?
Whenever Matt gets his shit up and running.
Okay, that's my motivation. I'll work on it. It's still in pieces in my garage. Hopefully I have all the screws in
chat
it.
room. What's the
over under? Yeah.
Which one gets
On the
running
bike?
first,
Yeah.
the bike or the Frontier? Lock it in now. Lock
The
it
bike,
in now.
the bike's just, I'm lazy. Like I just got.
I don't know that doesn't apply to everything.
The Frontier.
True.
That applies to just everything. We talked about the Adventure Van Expo this weekend. I'm still trying to figure out if we're going to be there, but that may be a thing.
I intend to go check it out.
If we do go in camp, where are we gonna go camp?
One of Casey's yellow post sites.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Well, to be clear, they're not mine. I just know where they're at.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know where they're at. Yeah,
I can find the spot.
There was that one we went to.
That's not what I heard.
There was that.
I found it at least twice.
Yeah, you guaranteed twice.
No, you didn't. You didn't have to find any spot. You just never mind. That's anatomy 101 biology. That's that one site we went to, and when it poured rain on us, as soon as we got to camp, it started raining.
Can't get there.
We can't get there.
That road's closed again. Another washout.
Bummer.
There's at least 3 or 4 really good yellow post sites down that road that you can't get to.
Well, that's a bummer. Okay, on to Spider-Man. Have you guys seen the second Spider-Verse movie?
It's amazing.
Yeah, it's good.
Dude, so I really felt like Into the Spider-Verse was right up there with Ragnarok. It was up there with as one of my favorite, if not favorite, Marvel movie.
No, they're better than those movies.
Yes. The second one I just watched, Across the Spider-Verse, probably the best Marvel movie ever made. Like,
Dude, I would argue the first one, the first Miles Morales.
They're both they're both on the same level. Like that, there was no dip for the sequel, right? The only thing that pisses me off is that the writer's strike is now going to make the third movie not come out till 2025.
Oh my God.
Okay, so Zen put one of those on the other day.
One of those convoluted
I don't
cartoon
like the way this is starting,
Marvel
Casey.
movies.
I'm not liking the direction this is
Well,
headed.
I had shit to do, so I didn't get to just sit there and watch it. But the animation was driving me nuts. Like the way that the whole screen isn't they just
You have to be
do
on
the
acid,
characters,
dude.
and then everything's
you gotta drop a
blurred
couple
out,
tabs,
right?
and then you'll enjoy it.
I don't know. I was like,
take
is the whole thing like this?
Yes,
Do I need 3D glasses for this or what?
Don't do anything else. Just put on the movie and watch it. Like allow yourself to kind of watch the movie. The amount of detail and Easter eggs and dynamic
I'll be back, guys.
animation. Okay, dynamic animation is so entrancing to me. Like I can't take my eyes off the screen because it's so appealing. It's
because you're on the verge of having a seizure.
I can see that. I can see.
It's the first time I felt alive in my life.
It was. I'm just saying. Dude.
No, I'm sure it's awesome. I couldn't sit there and watch enough of it, but I was like, is the whole thing like this? And he was like, yeah, pretty much.
I'm telling you, dude. It is.
Is that the one you're talking about, or are they all that same?
They're
way?
they're both the same. Same animation. I watched the first one, Into the Spider-Verse. I've watched it 5 times maybe. Like just I'm sitting here working or whatever, or the girls are asleep or whatever. I will watch it because I enjoy watching it so much. And then I finally watched Across the Spider-Verse, the second one, and I liked it so much. The next day I went back and watched the first one and the second one together. Like it was so good. And the storyline in the second one, it's been out for months, so I don't know, since June. But the storyline in the second one that brings together, similar to what the Tom Holland trilogy did, brings together the other Spider-Verses and the different spider people, is so genius and so engrossing that if you're a Spider fan, I can't imagine not loving this movie. Jake, is it Jake Johnson, the guy that plays the Peter Parker?
Yeah,
he's fucking hilarious. And then Ben O'Reilly, Scarlet Spider, shows up in the second one for 2 scenes, and it's voiced by Andy Samberg, and it makes you laugh out loud. Like belly laugh when he shows up because it's so ridiculously funny.
Okay.
Perry says that he thinks that the Spider-Verse movies are good because Kevin Feige couldn't strangle them. Feige couldn't strangle them into fitting in his storyline. Agreed. They get to exist in their own timeline, their own story, and not be stuck with all of that
for now.
But yeah, I know that I usually make these guys get off topic when they start talking about Marvel movies. But I enjoyed this movie so much that I couldn't help but talk about it. So I hope anybody that has any interest in any Spider-Man, go watch these two movies and tell me what you think.
No, the cliffhanger at the end is great.
I was so mad.
I knew it was coming though because I had read that.
Oh, did you?
There's a lot of people when it first came out. People were like, "I can't believe I gotta wait."
Yes.
I didn't know that. That's what the boys were saying. Like when we watched it, it was like, "Wait, so." And, kids nowadays, like, just put the next episode on. Let's go, And it's like, no, we got to wait till it comes out. Well, when's it coming out? Shit, I don't know. A couple years, probably. I mean, when did the first one come out? Oh, my God, they were all upset,
I didn't know any of that. I avoided all of the spoilers. I didn't read anything. And I'm watching it, and I'm looking at the clock, and I'm like, we're getting really close to the end. There's no way they're going to wrap this up. How are they going to wrap this up?
That was, I don't know if you've seen the new Dune movie with
the second one or the
new one, the one that came out with God, I don't know what
Zendaya. Zendaya,
yes.
Yeah, I saw that. Yes.
Yeah, but is the sequel out already?
No, the sequel is supposed to come out like in November or December, but I think because of the strike or whatever, it's being pushed till like May. But same thing, like that movie was visually like it was stunning, and I still like the original one because it's fucking weird, But how the story goes, and it's like this movie's been going like over 2 hours, and they're nowhere near like a lot. It's got to be ending soon, and then sure shit it ended. But I think that was a really great movie too. The remake of Dune.
Yeah.
Have you guys watched Loki came out?
Oh, the next series?
Mm-hmm.
No, we haven't.
The next season.
We loved the first one. We haven't. I didn't know the second was out.
Second one came out, I think last week, like last Tuesday or Wednesday. So we binged season 1 again this weekend, and then watched the new episode. It's good. Still really good. But it's kind of weird because
I've seen some pretty interesting movies recently. If you guys
I
want to
bet
see
you have.
All by yourself.
I don't even know
in your tent with your RV.
You guys want to see a real messed up movie? It's called Old Boy with Josh Brolin. Have you guys heard of it? It's on Netflix, I think, or Amazon, one of those stream. It's not a family-friendly movie.
Okay.
I wouldn't recommend watching it with your family. But yeah, that's a really messed up movie.
Are you going to a dark place, Jose?
Yeah, we need to.
Don't watch bummy movies. Go buy another motorcycle. That's
Somebody save Jose.
Yeah, that's not a cry for help. I don't know.
You guys ever see that movie where they shot that dog?
The guy lives by himself.
Old Yeller?
And he can't take it anymore.
Yeah, I watch it every day.
It doesn't even matter.
Why?
Nothing matters.
It
Nothing
doesn't
matters.
even matter. When they kill the dog, I keep rewinding it. And I watch it.
I like to hear him squeal
because I want to feel something. God, Jose, I'm worried about you.
Jose, we need to get out. We need to get out of camp. We need to do something with yourself.
Yeah, man. I need to see Shark Eyes again.
We need to, we need to get in the dirt. Now we can go have actual campfires. We don't have to have just a fire pit. We can go to the desert, have a bonfire. We can invite Shark Eyes.
Let's get Shark Eyes out. Oh, he dropped off.
Oh, yeah,
right.
I offended him. There he is.
We gotta videotape a lot of it and then clip it all together as like.
Oh no!
For his dating profile.
me, myself, and Shark Eyes.
We need to clip it together and hack his dating profile and throw it on there.
I guess I'm gonna be single for a long time.
He doesn't roar and stuff. I mean,
introducing Shark Eyes. Long walks around the campfire and bad dad jokes.
Yeah, horrible dad jokes.
I see better at night when my eyes turn black. Look out. I remember the last time was that expo right off the freeway there or whatever, and you were like, "Oh, man!"
dude.
And I was like, "Was Shark Eyes out last night?" I didn't.
Was he?
I didn't
Holy
know.
shit.
Yes, he was. Yes, he was.
I didn't have my
After you
shark
guys put that
radar.
bottle of rum down.
Oh my god!
I wasn't even drunk.
That's right.
What is after drunk? What is because
He just took his shirt off for no reason.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. That's the
I didn't
giveaway.
see that. I didn't.
It was hot.
That's why you got.
Well,
That was hot,
was.
guys.
It
That's
was
why you
really
got to
hot
learn to
that
stay
night.
up.
No, I
How
don't.
else? How is you going to get in arguments about Mike Trout,
Yeah,
sea shark eyes,
dude. The last thing we need to talk about is Mike Trout,
and then, of
or
course, gummy
Ohtani,
bears.
Or gummy
Get
bears.
yelled at by
bears.
campers that are a mile away.
I mean, I was like a hair away from killing a guy.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
It's desert season, boys. Let's go.
Soon. Yeah, I'm down. Well, I don't. I mean, other than the adventure van thing, I don't think we have anything else scheduled, and I think that I've been too busy to.
Well, we got to make an appointment for Shark Eyes somewhere, and then we should charge people to come see Shark Eyes. That's what I think.
Put him in a cage and people pay
No,
tickets.
no, he's good. Don't worry. Well, we'll have a cage ready, like just in case.
Just have that
Just
dart
one of
gun
the-
ready. Yeah, just have that
One
dart
of those,
gun ready.
one of those like those pet leashes that people put on their
Yeah.
kids.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
put those on.
We gotta make sure we don't lose
Holding
them.
the other end.
Yeah, we gotta make sure we don't lose them. All right. Well, anything else, guys? I think we belabored the winging it and talking about somebody else's book. Anything else going on? Oh, a shout out to Rob TV on YouTube. ROBTEEVEE. So this guy, I showed Matt a video. This guy does a series called "Listening to White People Music," and he listens to white people music for the first time. System of a Down, Foo Fighters. People send him, "You should listen to this." And
Wait, is he a drummer?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
And he's listening. I played him the video of him listening to Rage Against the Machine, and he absolutely loses his mind.
his favorite band.
It's his favorite band now, Rage Against the Machine, and it's called Rob TV. And I stumbled across this guy, and it's absolutely hilarious. If the music is shit, he calls it out. But most of it, he's like, I can't even believe I've never heard this before. It's amazing.
Yeah, he gets super pumped.
So yeah, go if you're looking for some fun rock music commentary. Go check out White People Music on YouTube by Rob TV. Okay, well, I mean I think that's it, guys. Unless anybody else got something else, another topic to scratch on.
I had asked your opinion the other last time we talked, Cody, too, and get their opinion about that. Have you seen the Hyundai Santa Fe XR?
Santa Fe?
The accent just fell right out of me. I don't know that.
don't try to fancy it up, Joe Dirt.
The Santa Fe XRT. I was looking at that the other day. Would you trust Santa Fe XRT, a Hyundai?
Yeah.
Off-road.
Yeah, 100%.
Like you would consider, we need to get a new vehicle. You would consider it an option.
We talked about that thing, right?
If
Did
we touched on it a little bit. I don't know that it's any. So I don't know what the specifications are, right? But if you look at the,
I just saw some picture that was dropped, and I was like, "Damn, that thing looks cool. What is that?" And then I saw what it was. And I was like, "What the hell?"
I
remember
What
seeing
the
it.
hell?
It's a concept vehicle. It doesn't look.
Hey, kills it though.
Damn hippie clerk. You the kid's been whacking off in my trailer.
That boy ain't right.
That boy, right. It doesn't look any less capable than
It's that episode where he's wandering around Home Labyrinth. Like, it's so good. Beavis and Butthead. Come on.
I don't know. It doesn't look any less capable than like a Land Rover Defender or so. Again, not knowing the specifications and not being able to compare it to the new Toyota mini Land Cruiser that's coming out or whatever. I think it looks super cool and super capable. I think that Hyundai has been around enough and produced enough quality, long-running vehicles to where it is worth a try. But I'd have to look at what the specs are, and I know that the team at LGECTS did some work with Kia on a couple SEMA builds for off-road, and Kia and Hyundai basically are the same platform.
Isn't that racist?
Huh?
Isn't that racist to say?
What? That two vehicles share a platform? They have. I know that. Well, going back to our conversation with
that's okay these days
with
Jose.
Jill Simonelli.
Yeah,
I'm trying to get past that
that
part, guys. Our conversation with Jill Simonelli. They're running a Hyundai Santa Cruz at Rebel. So I
That's
mean,
true. Yeah.
you know,
It looks like it's going to be like the budget Land Cruiser.
Yeah.
Is the way I looked at it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still don't have $50K for it though.
Do you think it's going to be 50?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
Shit.
Yeah.
I mean, these fucking the Honda
The
Trail
the-
Sport is like 40 grand or
Yeah,
45.
the Telluride, the Kia Telluride, I told you was $65K.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm never getting a new car.
No, absolutely.
No.
not.
Yeah.
Everybody at work pitched in $10 to buy lotto tickets, so maybe if that works out for me. Otherwise, no.
Yeah, did anyone win
Guess
that?
what? We won. Here's your $2.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyone win the billion yet? No.
Not the
think
first
so.
round. So we all pitched in $10 more.
Holy shit, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, Case. I mean, the answer to that is I would absolutely consider it if it was within the budget and had the specs. I really like the Kia vehicles. I think the Kia SUVs and crossovers look really cool. That Santa Cruz looks really cool. We've talked about this a bunch of times. I really think that what Jose coined as like the adventure vehicle, that CUV market. Well, and I can go back to my time at Ironman when we were looking at those kinds of things and seeing the studies from SEMA and the aftermarket world. They all said the CUV is the next thing. The next big boom in the off-road space is going to be crossovers and compact CUVs. I really think that those CUVs are going to be a huge market. And
yeah, I mean, look at Subaru. They capitalize on the wilderness models, right?
Yep.
Like,
Yep.
all those things sell like hotcakes, dude.
Toyota.
Is that what that is? Is that considered a CUV? It looked more like it was like a Forerunner size SUV to me.
I think traditionally the Santa Fe has been a little bit smaller than a Forerunner.
Okay.
The Toyota, it'd be on par with a Toyota RAV4 is the way I would categorize that. And Toyota wouldn't be dumping in the money to a RAV4 TRD option if they didn't think there was a market there.
Matt
doesn't care.
I'm sorry, we're still talking about Hyundais. Yeah, get one.
Yes.
Sure.
I'll tell you what.
Hey,
I've built a lot of Forerunners.
Spend $50K on a off-road Santa Fe.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
It'll go farther than your Tesla
On one, how much of a charge? Like, you know,
on off-road.
Will it?
I would bet.
Well, when you win the lotto, let's do it, dude. You go get one of those Santa Fe's, and we'll take the Tesla out. Can we put some knobbies on the Tesla? Or
yes, I will.
Then guess what, Holmes? I don't know.
Somebody out there.
What size wheel is that? Is it a 20 or something like that? 18?
Yeah, I think it's like a 20 or something.
Somebody on Instagram.
I'm driving the Tesla though, right?
Yeah.
So
somebody on Instagram.
you know I'm in the game.
Somebody on Instagram took their Tesla and chopped it up and made it a rally buggy. That was pretty awesome.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I think to Jose's point, I don't know that I'm going to be buying a new vehicle anytime soon.
Ever.
Yeah, just
yeah.
too expensive. Just buy an old Honda CB750.
I know. Yeah, I think that the used market is still the way to go. Okay. The anything else? When do you think you're going to get your new bike, Jose?
I don't know. Christmas is coming, so I don't know, man. I'll get myself a
Christmas
Christmas.
to you.
Yeah.
When are you gonna?
Can Santa get me a new bike
Yeah.
too? I mean, like a package deal?
When are
Does
you?
he do that?
When are you gonna put the Land Cruiser up for sale?
Soon, I have to. It's just,
Dude, it was soon 4 months ago. Stop
I
that
know.
bullshit.
Yeah.
I know.
When he made a for sale sign on a fucking napkin.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, that didn't work. Maybe a piece of cardboard will work this time. No, I have to. Just because if I end up moving, like, dude, it's such a hassle with 2 fucking cars. So a car and 2 motorcycles is probably better.
An RV and 2 motorcycles and a car is even better than that.
You're gonna need a trailer here pretty soon, Jose.
I am gonna need a little trailer, dude.
No, get a do one of those school buses where you chop off the back half and make it a flatbed. So you live in the front half of the school bus, and your Frontier and 2 bikes pull up onto the flatbed. Off the grid, Jose.
Yeah,
I like
the grid.
it.
And every week you just call in and be like, "Where are you at right now?" And you're gonna be like, "Sedona, Arizona. Where are you at right now? Portland, Oregon.
And
What are you doing? Running from the cops."
Yeah,
You guys
I
want
can't
to
say exactly where I'm at.
You guys want to see my feet?
Hey, how are you paying for all this? Funny you should ask.
Yeah.
You guys want to see my feet?
At the very end of every episode, he's going, like, "Don't forget my All Fans page. You can find me at Jose'sDirtyFeet.com."
Onlyfeets.com.
Off-road XX exposure.
You have to go get that. If someone in the chat room hasn't already got that, you have to go get that.
At least hashtag it.
Off-road exposure.
You better make sure you keep your
Hashtag
shoes
it's
on
mine.
around camp because I'm gonna start taking pictures of your feet.
There's some nasty feet. I mean, I guess there's a customer for everything. So
I gotta find the customer for that because I don't think that exists.
you gotta go to the dark web for that shit.
Yeah. And you can't just type in dark web; it won't take you there.
Can you ask Siri?
Yeah.
Siri, help me with the dark web.
Yes.
Take me to the dark web.
Take me to the dark web.
Siri,
I don't know that it works that way.
search for Jose's feet. Hashtag dark web.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks everybody for hanging out and listening to us rant about stupid stuff. We appreciate it. The last couple weeks have been crazy busy. We had the issue with the feed not working, and then I've been busy at work. So thanks for putting up with that. We'll this episode will go out Thursday, and then we'll get on track with some more stuff coming up, and then let you know how it goes from there.
Yeah, come check out the Adventure Van Expo this weekend.
Yeah. If anybody's gonna be up there, let us know. I'm thinking I'll probably go up there for the day at the very least, and if not, maybe do an overnighter. I don't know. We'll see. I got to check in with Tammy. She's been crazy busy at work too, so figure out what's going on. I might just grab Presley and get out of the house and leave Tammy alone to do what she needs to do for a couple days. So if that happens, we'll let you know. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight, and we will talk to you next week.
What does she need to do?
She got some work to do. Someone got to pay the bills.